Schöne macht Albert ab. Ist nicht mehr Schiffer, ja, Stuss ab. Ist nicht gerne so, das. Ist nicht gerne so, macht.
What's up, YouTube? This is Tp CFX and welcome to another video of things that I wish I knew before I started trading. Let's get right into it. So man, first thing that I want to talk about is there are seasons in the market. So I wish I knew that the market changed. I wish that I knew during certain times of the year the market will move a certain way. So that was something that I didn't really know or really understand when I first started trading, like NFP week or NFP Friday. I didn't understand that until I had my first one. And it was definitely a learning lesson during that first NFP Friday and NFP week. So definitely understand like the market changes. And it definitely has its seasons. Like it may move slower or move faster during certain times of the year. It may be more volatile. You may want to up your lot size or lower your risk. Or you may not want to hop in as many trades as you usually do, or hop in a certain pair that you usually hop in around certain seasons or certain times when it starts to change and stuff like that. So that's definitely something that I wish I knew when I first started trading. And honestly, if you are in a group or if you know people who trade, it's definitely great to ask them like, hey, how does the market move around this time of the year? Because honestly, some people may say the best time to trade is in the first quarter of the year and then in the last quarter of the year. So some people have different opinions on the market during certain times of the year, and they say, you know, use this month honestly or the middle of the year to basically protect your profits. And if you want to make more profits, you definitely can. But those are just certain things that people say and that I've heard throughout my time of trading. So do you definitely want to understand like different times of the seasons or seasonal markets? What am I trying to say? Market seasons. Yes, you definitely want to understand market seasons when you are trading. So that's the first thing that I wish I knew when I first started trading, because I just thought, I was going to be very profitable during my time of when I came in trading. But no, the market changed on me. It had a whole different side to it. And hey, y'all know how that went. So that's number one thing. Now let's get into the next subject. All right, so this next subject that I'm going to talk about may apply to some. It may not apply to everyone. It depends on what type of trader you are. But if you are a person who compounds your account, definitely take into consideration the losses you may take. So I know when you look up your daily calculator, your compound calculator and all that, you see the end result of what you may be able to gain from compounding your account. And most of the time when they see that, they do not take into consideration nights that you may not make money, days that you may not trade, or days that you may not hit your goal. So I know it looks great, it looks fantastic, but you definitely want to take into consideration those losses, because you don't want to feed into your mind, I'm not going to say a false goal, but we're human. We make mistakes. All of us are in a stage where we're trying to control our emotions. So sometimes your emotions may get the best of you. Sometimes your emotions may cause you to make a decision that you feel was right, no matter if you're a great trader or not. You may make a decision and it may not go in your favor. Some people, hey, take it on the chin, keep on moving. But other people may not take it as well and try to get all that back and over leverage and do whatever else they may need to do. But when you are compounding your account, definitely take into consideration the losses you may take, because that's going to heavily impact your goal, and also it's going to allow you to stay more consistent. Like I said in my recent video, be ready to take losses, be ready to lose money, because it's going to happen. I don't know a single trader that didn't lose money, especially when they first started off trading. So if you were coming into this business and you plan on compounding your account, definitely take that into consideration before you start planning out all these type of goals and start counting the money that you do not have yet. All right, so on to the third topic. What I do want to talk about is focus on the opportunities that already are presenting themselves instead of trying to force a trade. So what I mean by that is when you're looking through your charts and let's say there's a certain pair that you may not trade or you do not trade often, and you see a setup on it, or you know what, let's use this example. Let's say you see gold, right? Gold, you really want to trade gold because you know you can make a lot of money from it, right? And then you see Euro NZD on the other end. Now, Euro NZD has an amazing setup. A setup that you usually take that you are very profitable on. But you really want to trade gold because you know that if you hit on that, you're going to make a lot of money. Well, what if you don't hit on that? Now you just missed out on the opportunity where you could have made money and you avoided it because you wanted to go make more money. For one, that's greed. Two, take the opportunity that already presents itself. There's going to be a time where gold has an amazing setup and then you're going to be able to take it then. But take the opportunities that are already presenting themselves. Do not go force a trade that is not there just because you want to make money or just because you heard this currency pair pays out a lot. No. Just take all of the opportunities that are there, and that's no matter what currency pair you're trading in. Always take the opportunities that are there and do not force the trade. Which leads me on to my next point. Lose the attachment to being right. Lose the attachment to winning or always wanting to win. You know, nothing is wrong with wanting to win. Everybody want to win their trades, but we're not going to all the time. Lose the attachment to being right. Oh, I know that if the market hits this point, then it's going to go in this direction. No, lose that attachment. We don't know that. We're just going off of the knowledge that we have applied or learned over time, going off of the data that we have received from our previous trades or watching other people trade, and we just see that this works majority of the time. Now, if you're not right about it, oh well. That doesn't mean that it doesn't work or it's not right. It just didn't go in your direction that time. So, lose the attachment to always wanting to be right about a trade, because most of the time you're not going to be. I'm gonna be honest. Unless you're trading indices and you're really applying market structure and stuff like that, then you're going to be right a good percentage of the time. But just lose that attachment, because I know when you're first starting off, that's something that I struggle with as well. But just wanting to be right all the time with my analysis. And I just felt like every time that I was wrong, oh, this doesn't work, or I applied something wrong, or whatever it may have been. But that's not always true. You just want to be right all the time, but you're just not going to always be, no matter how good your analysis is, no matter how good your technicals are, or your fundamental analysis is. But sometimes stuff happens. You may be right, but just at the wrong time. So definitely do not just be so attached to being right all the time. And my next subject that I do want to talk about is, a lot of the times when you start off trading, we hear remove your emotions. From what I've come to realize over my period of time in trading is, you're never going to be able to just completely remove your emotions. Your emotions are always going to be there. But what you do want to do is try to maintain your emotions. So you may not be able to fully remove them, but maintain them. Let's say you lose a trade and you feel yourself getting angry. You're not just going to be able to remove that emotion all of a sudden. But take a step back, calm down, take deep breaths, relax your mind. It's going to be okay. As long as you're not out the game, you still have another chance. That is maintaining your emotions. That is maintaining them. So therefore, you do not, let's say you lose that trade and now you're angry. Your whole mood has changed. You're mad at the world. You're mad at the market. So now you decide to go take another trade, which is a terrible trade, but you're just trying to hit on it so you can make back the money that you lost. Now your emotions have taken over you. That's not maintaining at all. I was just going to let you know that is not maintaining. So do not try to remove your emotions, but maintain them. Find ways that work for you and help you maintaining your emotions better, whether it's something that you have done in real life before outside of trading, or it's maybe something that you want to try doing, like meditating or doing something like that. So try to maintain your emotions when you are trading or after you're trading. All right, so next point is understand what type of trader you are, or understand what type of trader you want to be. So like, let's say you are an instant gratification type of person. You move fast. You like to just boom, boom, boom. You like to move. Then most people will consider you a scalper. A scalper is a person that's literally like, all right, it's hard for me to really describe it. But let's say you want to hop in a trade for maybe a minute to 5 minutes to 10 minutes. You know, you don't want to just sit there all day. You don't have the patience to wait days for your trade to hit TP, or a whole day for your trade to hit TP. Then you just want to scalp the market. You just want to get quick moves, about 10 to 20 pips, 10 to 30, however many you want to get, and you just want to make your money and get out. Then that is what a scalper would be. Intraday trader, a person who places a trade and allows it to go on throughout the whole day, and whether it goes in their direction or not throughout that day, then you know they will take what they get, pull out, rinse and repeat the next day. Then you have a swing trader that will hop in a trade and allow their trade to go on for days, weeks. Some people consider the trade for months. I'm not one of them. I am not one of them. But some people do that. So just understand what type of trader you are and what type of trader you want to be. And you may think you're like a certain type of trader, and come to find out you may like a different style of trading. Or you may want to get into a different style of trading because something else isn't working out for you. So just find out what works for you and understand what type of trader you want to be. So another very big point that I wish I knew, like this is one that I wish I knew when I first started off. You do not have to trade every single day. When you are first starting golf or from the outside looking in, a lot of people think we trade every single day, and we do not. Look, we take what the market gives us. If it's not giving us anything, we're not going to trade in it. If we see the conditions are poor and it's not moving the way that we prefer it to move when we want to trade, then we do not trade in it. But a lot of people feel like you have to trade every single day to be profitable and make money. No, that is not the case. Now, with that being said, that do not mean you do not want to educate yourself every single day. There's a difference between not having to trade and not educating yourself. You can look at the market without trading. You can analyze the market, see how it's moving in certain conditions, and then the next time you may be prepared to trade in those certain conditions because you have now analyzed it, you collected the data that you needed to collect, and now you know how to become profitable in those type of conditions. So you do not have to trade every day, but definitely take advantage of the days that you do not trade and use the opportunity to learn and grow and educate yourself, so therefore you can become profitable in any type of condition of the market. All right, so a big mistake that I see new traders making when they first start off are their goals. So I know some people paint this pretty picture of you're gonna get rich quick. No, you're not. Now, some people, they get rich quicker than others, yes, but it's not just going to be something that happens overnight. But that's what I want to talk about with this. So when you're first starting off, have realistic goals. Now, nothing is wrong with wanting better, wanting more, aiming for high, like aiming super high. But when you're first starting golf, you want to be realistic. So what I mean by that is, when I first started off, I said I'm going to quit my job in the first 6 months. Everything finna go perfect. I'm finna make money. That's not realistic. And what it caused me to do was put a lot of pressure on myself, because I was just really wanting to quit my job as quick as possible through this opportunity. And when things wasn't going right, it caused me to make terrible decisions because of my goals, and they were pressuring me. So that's why I say have realistic goals. Start off with small goals. Like, okay, let's see if I could grow my account 3% this week, or 5% this week. Boom, you knock that goal out. Okay, let's see if I can grow my account 10% for the rest of the month. That's great. Do that. So like, starting off with goals like that. Or then you could upgrade to, okay, let's see if I could pay off my bill. Pay off one of my bills. You know, pick out a certain bill that you may have. Phone bill, just a small little bill that you may have, and just try to make money for that. That's really what a lot of us use this opportunity for. To build an asset that could take care of the liabilities. So, just take care of one bill at a time. And then use that as your goals when you first starting off. But do not be like me. Do not think you're just going to quit your job in a fast time period like that. It's, for some people it do happen, and I definitely applaud those people. But for majority, no, it take a long time to reach that learning curve that you need to finally become profitable enough to accomplish things like that. A lot of people, it take 2 years minimum. So if you're going to join this space, definitely prepare your mind for the ups and downs that are going to come with it, the learning curve, which leads me on to my last point. So my last point of the day is, you have to be passionate. I'm not going to lie to you. There are going to be some days that you're going to question whether this is for you or not. But you have to be passionate about this opportunity when you first join. You have to be passionate about the money that you're going to lose. You have to be passionate about the money that you're going to win. You have to be passionate about the education that it's going to take to become profitable. You have to be passionate about the learning curve of how long it may take you to become profitable and get to a point of where you're able to live comfortably. You're gonna have to be passionate about trading, period. Because I'm gonna be honest, this is not for the weak. Yes, everybody can do it, but everybody cannot do it. Everybody can trade, but everybody cannot trade. And what I mean by that is, literally everybody can get into this space and just learn about this opportunity, and it's just not for everybody though. People are just not comfortable with losing money. People are just not comfortable with looking at the charts or learning something new, or just having that mindset of, I'm going to make this work for me. So if you want to take this very serious, if you believe that this is something that could truly help you in your life, you have to be passionate about it. And that's honestly with anything in life. No matter what your goal is, you have to be passionate about it, because that's the only way you're going to make it work. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Those are some of the things that I wish I knew before I started trading. And even now, these are some things that I wish I was told, heck, even 4 months ago. If I was even told these things 4 months ago, I believe I'll be in a much better position. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys was able to learn something from this video and it helped you guys out, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and go watch the other two that I made. they have some very great points in those as well. So continue to show support, continue to show love, and I will keep on popping out these bangers, man. I'm gonna see y'all in this video. I'm out.